Okay, so this quick tutorial is just to introduce you to the new look of the website and to ask you for feedback about it, if you like it, if you prefer the first version, the second version, if you like the second version but there's things you'd like me to look at to try and do. I'd love to hear about it, and if I can achieve it, I will. So why do we need to look at it again? Here we have the first version of the site, and it was building on what Steve's friend Nick had worked on, and we like to look at that. The key problem, I think, having identified that we wanted to put showcase images at the front of the page, so the site, and I think that's a very sound marketing and attractive idea for the site. It was always limited because of the width space available, because of the sidebar. And if you have both landscape and portrait images, then it has everything flowing all over the place. I was also having a bit of a problem with the theme in terms of sizing images precisely and carefully. Other things were working well with it, but those were big issues for me. And so in then looking to try and overcome the slider issue, I knew that I had to get rid of the sidebar and work with the top menu to overcome some of those issues. But I also didn't really like the feel of it. And so I've got a new theme, which is a way of presenting the website, and then you work with that theme and check out things and add coding. And so this is the look of the new site, which I hope you will find is to your visual appeal. It's got a slider, and it is stopped, which should be going forward every 5 or 6 seconds, and looking fairly good, I think you'll find. Below the slider, we've also got an opportunity to have mini features. So although at the minute I've got it showing different posts and portfolios and articles around a recent exhibition that Steve went to, we can show anything here. And so this would be a way of our shop front showing pop-up shops that are coming, perhaps stay in a place, that kind of thing. So it's a chance to really show off there. Then it shows a bunch of portfolios, and we can see by clicking into the portfolios that this is looking more attractive than before, and I think, well, that looks pretty damn good. Apart from the fact they're really great images, I think we're showing them off fabulously, to be honest, but that, of course, is just my opinion. And of course, we've still got the sidebars that come into place, but I think that's a great way to show off your photos. Going back to the front page, below the slider, below the showcase, below the portfolio images, we've then got a bunch of our posts, and we can go into them and see them there. So for instance, if we come into, let's have a look at the Sailor and Call of the Sea, and we can see that looks pretty good. Now look here, just below here you see there's an avatar, which is a predetermined one, and where it says about any coal, there's nothing in place. And that's because I've just added a plugin tool which allows us to put an avatar in here at the bottom of the post and then add some information. And I think this is a really important way to market ourselves. Yes, the image is everything, but actually the name that goes with that image is very important, and having a relationship with the artist that's produced it, a part of the work, I think is a really strong marketing opportunity. And so I'd like us all to add an avatar and some biographical information. I know that for the next meeting on 4th of July, Steve is on the agenda going to talk about our pages and putting information about ourselves and what we're about into a good textual format. So let's have a look and see how we can add an avatar. All I've done is I've logged in, I've come down to users, and I've come to my user profile. So I'm scrolling down through, and we see now we've got something new, and it says Edit WP User Avatar. If you simply click on that, and you'll need to upload a small image of yourself, and I've got one here ready. It doesn't really matter too much about the size, as long as it's at least 300, say, pixels. So it's going to resize it anyway, as you'll see in a moment. Okay, so when you've got your tick up, you know the image has arrived. God, he's handsome. And click on Set WP User Avatar, and it's arrived. We're going to save that information in just a moment, but before we do it, just above we see About Yourself, biographical information, and it warns you this will maybe shown publicly. and we know that page just here is where they're talking about. So let me just add in a bit of textual information about me, and then let's come down and update the profile. Just takes a moment because of my broadband speed out in the sticks. And if we scroll down now, we can see there's the original and a thumbnail's been produced. Can't spot the difference, both of them handsome. Okay, so let's go to the website and let's go to Nick Crocker. Now this is the image I had already posted. I want a picture from each of you, if I can please, to put into your page like this. And if we go into the post, and here's an image, and here we have the picture of me and the information I've just added. It's simple as that. It's not hard, but everything's easy when you know how. So what you need to do is just repeat, log in, find your user, scroll down, find out where it talks about WP user avatar, click to add in your avatar, and if you ever want to remove it, you can see how you just click on it and take it away, upload it, save, but before you save, add your biographical information. And of course you can edit that at any time you wish to and change it. When you've done so, simply come down and click on Update Profile. And it's as easy as that. So I hope you like the new look of the site. I hope that meets with what you would like for your site. If there's things you haven't seen yet which you're interested in, please let me know, and if I can add it, I will do. So look forward to hearing back from you about it, and look forward to you adding your avatar images. If you're trying and you're struggling, ring me, email me, shout loudly. I'll leave the window open and hopefully I'll hear you. And if you're finding it really difficult, send me the image and the information and I'll put it in place for you. But I think it should be fairly easy for you. But what is easy for me may not always seem easy for somebody else, I understand. And if I can help, you know I want to. So, as ever, thanks for listening.